Welcome to Onivia Highlights. These are the best highlights of today's LPL 2025 Split 1.
Ourselves the reset to the lane swap rather to escape the first few levels and then come back to lane to do stuff like this. Even HP, take the chunk down, and now Shun has a dive option because of that lane swap.
It's kind of crazy. The Ezreal Karma being shoved into lane is not what you normally expect. Now they're in danger. The heals pop. They're going to try and play from Mystics in danger. Bailout's there. Not going to get that one. Pace has to flash away. And Kanavi is waiting. It's gone very wrong.
Shun turns up to bot lane and sees Kill in the bot side as the bot lane do the same. Cream's doing fine in this mid lane matchup as well. Top Esports, despite getting lane swapped on away from that level 1 Ezreal Karma, a big win condition, find a way to get their bot lane ahead all the same. They'll go towards the dragon, and we see it referring to. So I don't know, that feels very ominous there.
What's happening? Just I'm flying to
hang on. Kanavi is actually half a level up on Shun and has an early level 6 and goes towards Ala, force the flash minimum.
Yeah, there's the flash, but there's still a cease and desist after into the public execution. You should have followed the restraining order. Stay 200 miles away at all times, or find yourself dead in the ground.
Scout shuffling back Cream, who also has the ult, trying to clear out the wave. Cream actually doesn't even pull that, and now goes for the fight.
In the end, it'll be the ult for ult trade. Gets beyond the soldiers. Looks for a bit of a chunk here. We'll have another charm angle. Still holding on to that last part of the spirit rush. Ooh, just shy on the charm.
Cream is really, as you can see, quite afraid of the wave.
To use the skills and powers they have to really get ahead of a curve. Top Esports feels like they've had to temper themselves across this playoffs. It feels like, ooh, it's crisp.
So you didn't know, we have a fan club for Cream. It is the Lactose Tolerance Club because we like stupid puns. Kanavi uses the Mega Blast Cone, finds Shun.
He's got pace behind him now. I don't know whether you want this, Kanavi. Kanavi, buddy, pal, friend. That's too far.
Did not understand there was everyone there. However, the fight might start all the same. Shun blows his ultimate teleport coming in from Scout. Who's coming down there? 369 on the bot side of the map. So Kanavi dies. An ill-judged trade there. But 369 does get to spend some alone time in bot tower.
Shot barrage. Will stop some backs. Nicely done.
Yeah. Galio has been a bit of a paradigm change. So Galio obviously being up after this draft will change things for the rest of it. Someone was asking about Fearless draft earlier, for those of you who are less familiar with it. Fearless means if a champion is picked, you can't play it again for either team later into the series. So, now typically,
they can look to play for that longer win condition in the soul.
Yeah, and it is the Chemtech. By the way, apparently there's a bug with Chemtech Rift, so it doesn't show up as Dragon 1 or 2, which means you get a disproportionate amount of Chemtech souls. Because
it's Orcs' fault.
It's always Orcs' fault.
He's definitely been doing this. He's been in the service.
I knew it was him.
That's what he's been doing over in the LCK. Someone tells him, make him stop. Never liked Dan. What an awful man.
I say that. I actually really enjoy casting with him.
He's really cool.
I feel mean saying stuff like that. So.
He would return the favor.
Yeah,
he's got such a dry sense of humor. I love that, really.
Getting towards our second items, and of course, this is where the game should look to explode for Top Esports. 2-item Ambassador, absolutely insane. 2-item Ari, absolutely insane. The same can be said for, of course, the Ezreal, who is the prominent power spike coming up on the Rift. However, Dragon's being taken by JDG. Top Esports leave the Herald to basically just take mid lane out of turret.
Success.
Top Esports even teleport in with Cream. Don't really achieve much for it. JDG, going to be a Renata, you will be outvalued. So, Top Esports, they want to be playing around these item spikes and finding fights like this.
Cease and desist comes on through, flashes there. Hostile takeover. Kanavi flashing away, still knocked up. Gets pulled back with a handshake, and that is too far. Dead.
And there was no teleport from Cream, remember. He ults into the play, comes out, Scout flashes and catches the support.
The charm comes down onto Shun, who tries to flash forward. The Mikhail's cleanse means there's nowhere to go and there's no turret to run to. JDG pick up 2 in the extended play.
The one-man army is down again. Kanavi, for all of his form, has not chosen the good fights this game. And it really has been. They can do. The Shin's out, can walk up like this, especially with the extra shields. Cream on the flank, but is he spotted? Yes, he is now.
Cream and Scout trade out. Charm lands, but it means that your Ari's not on the flank angle. Dragon still secured. That's sole point. 369. Now on a flank.
Doing really well to control this mid lane at this point. Normally you'd expect the Varus, even when it is against a power spike like this, gets a lot of value. Doesn't get the spell shield down.
Behind.
Pace has spell shield up. Here comes Kanavi. Smites off the spell shield.
Flash comes on down, but there's a change of corruption as well. But the follow-up is there. Goodbye, Pace. No way to stay alive. He played that as bad as well as he could. Scout, shuffle under the turret, but the turret is gone. Now they're going to get some more. And Smithing gets the hostile takeover. Cream alive, backing away. 369 Drake's now stepping out. They lose Kanavi. But they've done the damage. Jackie Love jumped on, needs to try and find his way back in. Gets one more on the way out.
Missing has an incredible Renata ult. The tower does go down in the mid lane. But JDG doesn't get that much value. Tower goes down after. Scout does a good job, though, to make sure this goes down. And then he can actually summon up the Azir turret as well if he's in the right position. Doesn't do it at this point. Fantastic equalizer combo, though. Evens things up.
Yeah, flash to get a better angle from missing on that hostile takeover, and then Jackulov realizes he's not getting out.
Top Esports have a chance to rush this. Baron for Atakan might also be a trade here.
Shun's not going to be here in time, I don't think. Coming over, has flash as Wind becomes lightning. Maybe I was wrong. Control ward is down. 4,000 HP, chunked out by this one. Can look for flash on it!
He gets it!
Shun steals the Atakan. The withdrawal is now available. And it just goes from bad to worse for Top Esports.
Shun is on a warpath, leaving his team in BLG and seeing them not even reach his point in the lower bracket.
Top Esports burned so much to do that. Their waves are in awful positions now. This map is about to break wide open.
I think that's got to be your game at that point. If you're taking the Atakan, you have a chance to fight back. You're now against a team that arguably outscales you with a Baron and with the Atakan as well. Top Esports, good early few levels, could not snowball enough, and now they're finding themselves in exactly where you don't want to be. Stop the smite. I think with the Ulx, there's a slight suppression while it's being cast, but doesn't get the right timing. JDG, they don't have a lot of summoners right now, but they do have damage.
Kanavi goes right across. Chris can be left out to dry, and Kanavi, I don't think there's anywhere to go. We'll get a Vault Breaker on Dala, but will likely die here, and that's just another kill over to JDG.
They're floundering.
2 more down.
They're floundering at this point. JDG, they have the items, they have an Atakan, they have a bunch of extra weird tank in there with double arm guards as well. Top Esports can't really get clean fights now at this point. They'll lose themselves the dragon that they were going towards earlier. They won't get that soul point, and being now down 5,000 gold, JDG will probably steamroll through this game.
Their comp scales, well, we already said we like them if it got to late game. I think this will count by building up understandably towards what will likely be a GA third. Jackulov got a Bloodthirster now. That third item might be enough to give him a bit more threat. Hops away. Shun did go in with the Audacious Charge. Maybe that's all you need, as in the mid lane we're seeing a trade-up between Ambessa and Rumble. Teleport's now flying. That could get interesting. They're going to throw down the Equalizer. RJDG, 369 in danger. Stopwatch happens. Scout now looking for an angle. Charm onto the Azir. 369 keeps having to hop away. Comes over the wall, flashes out. Scout now trying to find his own angle. Don't quite find it the slow. Still really bloody obnoxious. They want to double blast cone out, and will do so. All the while in the 3v3, Shun has killed off Kanavi somehow, and the mid lane still happening as Ala comes flanking around here looking for more angles.
Well,
I think
Scout's got another shuffle. 369 might be able to get his recall, but I don't think it's enough to save the Vestayan Fox. Cream will go down, and Scout on the Azir has been such an oppressive force on the map, getting so tanky, so damaging. And Top Esports have not had an answer. They fall apart across the map.
No, they haven't. I understand why they're looking for the teleport flank. Look, can we find a 2v1 to break this shove? And the answer was no, and even in the 3v3 it goes wrong. 2-5-2 now on this fight. Navi not having a great time. Scout goes forward. Still has a shuffle, by the way. Nice flash over. Keeps Crisp alive, but 369 is not there, of course. He's off to the other side dealing with Shun, while Crisp and Jackulov do their best to just stay alive in their own base.
This hasn't looked particularly close ever since that big old trade and the steal of the Atakan, has it?
No.
That Atakan steal from Shun unlocked JD. Death Stance picked up 369 means he's a little bit harder to take down. That's one ult down, I suppose. Red buff being contested. Scout, very, very strong though. If he gets a sweep, it's the end of the game.
Just burns down that Vi. Caught up with another 3 Talon Strike. Shun turning up here as well. Some really clutch knockups on this Talon. All over now, but for the fat lady singing, and she is well and truly warmed up for the operatic ending of game 1. Chris Paul McHale's himself after another Chains of Corruption land, and
that's very local though.
Has a really specific meh sound when he's overheated, and it's like on repeat whenever he does anything.
Yeah, it's a whine, it's a siren thing.
Exactly that.
JDG, they have themselves Baron, they have themselves multi-lane push. They have a Varus with a ton of damage.
Kanavi's got again. That is a 7th death for this Vi. Ingo Scout. And Crisp is crispy. Pace picks that one up. Cream is being consumed as well. It is just dessert on top for JDG. They were forced to work for it, but the workout leads to sweet, sweet things at the end of it all. Game 1 is Jing Dong Gaming's.
A little bit of cardio here in game 1. Jackulov has to sit and watch the Nexus fall. Top Esports were outscaled, outfought, out objective, and JDG take the first game.
I think Shun will be